I recently had a conversation with my wife and my daughter. My daughter was telling me that her best friend broke up with her boyfriend and she was crying and she needed to talk to my daughter. So my daughter went and hopped in the car and then they went to the gym. When she came back, she was talking to my wife and was talking to me about the friend. And then she was asking my wife if she has seen me cry. She said, Mom, have you seen Dad cry? Has Dad ever cried in front of you? And my wife, to her surprise, says, no, for 25 years that I've known your dad, he has never cried. And then my daughter turns and looks at me and says, well, have you had any moments in which that you could have cried? And I said, well, yeah, I could have, but I never do it in front of my wife. I have never cried in front of her. I have had times of sadness, but I have never cried in front of her. But my wife, to my daughter's surprise, says she does not like the men who are emotional because it's not attractive. That she does not want to come home to another woman, that it is enough for her to be the one who cries and the emotional one, that it is not good. She does not want to come home to a man who's crying because something went down at the office or something went bad at work or something bad happened, and then all of a sudden now he comes home, start crying and complaining, literally crying to her shoulder. She said, I don't want that. I don't want that kind of man. The second thing that she said is that a man who is not emotional, it gives the woman a sense of safety. She told my daughter that it is good for her to know that I am a guy who cannot be easily be broken. Now, to my daughter's surprise, she did not really understand this, but my wife then told her, when you get older, you are going to have a man who can protect you. Women like guys who are taller because it gives them that sense of protection. Women like guys who are muscular because it also gives them the sense of protection. But my wife also told her, you also want a guy who is not emotional, a guy who is in control of his feelings, because that also gives us women a sense of security as well, a sense of protection. Now, having said all of that, I came across a video that kind of relates to the things I'm talking about, and I want you guys to watch it together so that you guys see what I'm talking about. All right, five guys are going to be rated based on attractiveness. First thing I noticed,
Hey
none
guys.
of these guys are fat.
What's up?
None of them.
How's everyone doing?
They look good.
A little nervous?
Definitely a little
So the
nervous.
whole
Oh
thing that
God,
women
no, I'm
like
super
guys
stoked.
who are dad bods or not fit, that's a lie. I mean, look at the women that are gonna come and rank these guys. None of these women are fat either. That tells you something. All right,
Alright, okay guys.
I say the one that's in the middle.
Unfortunately, he is
Kai.
my top.
I bet
Okay.
you that's because he's tall.
Hi.
We'll start there.
Put him number one.
Yes.
Look at that. Well,
Do
the
you
second
think
guy is
women
tall
often
too.
find you attractive?
Yeah.
So why did you put him for?
I feel like I saw his smile. The smile was nice. He's tall.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
He has like really nice hair and he's tan.
What are you looking for in a man physically?
Definitely someone who's tall,
Okay.
taller than me,
See?
that's for sure. Definitely good teeth. Says a lot about personal hygiene.
If it looks
Okay.
like you
Take
haven't
care of
brushed your hair
yourselves,
a
in other
day or
words.
two.
Someone with bad hygiene, that's just immediately you don't take care of yourself and I don't want to be near you.
I like smiles. I like eyes and energy.
Maybe like demeanor, like how they're standing.
I think blue shirt needs to be second or
I agree.
because his face is really symmetrical.
Yeah.
I like
You?
the eyes.
All right,
Second.
symmetrical face.
Yep.
Boost them from second to
Let me just
last
see.
to
Yep.
second.
Okay, this one has personality.
Yeah, he's like unbothered. I really like him. Look at his shirt, guys.
Yeah.
It's giving Shaggy from Scooby. I really like
Look
him.
at the
I love
chain,
that.
too.
Jack is giving.
Yeah.
Like,
Jack is giving.
yeah.
I think I got like
All right.
pretty nice face. Like my nose is really like everyone says I got a cute nose.
I like this dude. He's quiet and he's here.
Nick.
Yeah.
That's true.
That is one of
That's
my
my
favorite
favorite.
types of people.
I would say that like I'm very middle of the road here. I am the only short hair white guy, so that's
Middle of the road,
gonna
Nick.
set me out of the group. It's like, oh look, vanilla ice cream right there.
I feel like we could leave them how they are. Yeah.
Oh, but then
wait,
last. He's so cute.
This is hard because I feel like Andros is so sweet. Like I just want to protect
Andros.
him. Like he looks like a baby that like I feel like I don't know.
Okay, let's try to switch this one and this one and see how that looks.
Which one? Which one?
You, green shirt to the end.
Okay,
Let's see
the
how that
taller
looks.
guy.
And you switch. Yeah.
Switch to last.
How do you guys feel about that? Because style.
Oh, style. There you go.
I think
Andros is-
second for me. I'll say it again.
Is
Yeah,
better
honestly,
dressed according to the women. Oh,
Oh, that looked.
Oh wait, second
Wait, no,
like
no,
that
no,
way?
no. Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
reverse. No. Oh, you guys meant that way.
wait, I
Oh
meant
yeah,
this way.
I meant
I
the
meant that.
reverse.
Oh.
they're
Should I keep
confused.
him in the
They don't
middle?
even know what they
Should we
want.
keep him in the middle?
Yeah, let's
It's giving
Yeah.
average.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Sorry. Okay. I think just like look-wise, I think.
First impressions.
Okay,
Nothing
look-wise, dress, first
How
impression.
did you feel during the physical round?
I loved it. I loved when people were judging me. It made me feel good. Even though I wasn't at the top, it was just like, yeah, they get to look at me. It was honestly good for them. They got to look at some beauty over here.
All right. Now they're gonna talk overall.
Can everyone introduce
When you start
themselves, name
speaking,
and what
that's
you do?
when things get real.
And I model.
I'm Wes, I'm a student and model. I'm Andros and I run a tech company.
Is that an accent?
Ching, ching, ching.
Is that an
I
accent?
run a
Yeah,
tech
yeah.
company.
What do you think
Money,
it is?
I
money.
have no idea, but I like it.
I'm Jack. I'm an actor and I coach volleyball.
I'm Nick. I'm a painter and I make furniture.
Cool.
Oh, wow.
Very cool.
What are you looking for in a man personality-wise?
Someone who's confident, just like someone
Confidence.
who knows who they are.
I'm
Man,
very attracted
confidence.
to humor. Humor that's 100%.
Confidence takes you a long
Someone who's
ways.
funny and who can take a joke because like I've had experiences with super
It
serious
gives
men
certainty to women
who
when you
just-
have
they take
confidence,
everything
by the way,
personal.
guys.
If I hear any sort of bragging or any sort of, I've got this, I made more than I don't want to, I already stopped listening.
Someone who's cocky. I think it's important to be confident, but there's a very clear distinction between the two. What's everybody's favorite movie?
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Never heard of that
That's a
movie.
really good one.
Tears of the Sun.
Yeah.
It's about
The war movie.
in Africa, how African nations go against each other, and
wow.
U.S. forces went over to save.
I bet these women don't know anything about it.
Princess Working.
That's a really deep one.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, oh yeah,
It
sure.
seemed like he was very nervous. That nervous energy was a little bit off-putting, so
There you go.
that energy just
Nervousness,
didn't match.
lack of confidence. No good.
Bruce Lee movie. It's like the first
Bruce
movie I
Lee
ever saw with
movie.
my dad.
Haven't seen that movie either.
I really like the SpongeBob movie.
That one
I
either.
watch that like every month.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Drive.
That's also a
No
good
clue.
movie.
Okay.
I'm gonna be that person. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Libra.
Oh my goodness, zodiac
I'm
signs.
a Cancer.
You serious?
Are you just
When you have a woman and you go out on a date and she is so caught up on your zodiac signs, guys, just move on. End the date.
I'm Aries.
Head for the
Sun,
heels.
Sag, Moon, Taurus rising.
Run for the mountains.
Hey.
I'm Sagittarius, but my sister knows all the other stuff. The rising. It's all my fault.
Who
Once you said
cares?
Sagittarius, I was good.
Well, they care.
Oh, you saw Sagittarius. You hate on fire signs.
I'm kidding.
That was great.
I'm an Aquarius. And then I think I have like Gemini somewhere or
Okay.
Libra.
Should we do something deeper? Like,
Should we go deep? When's the last time you cried?
I was watching a medication commercial for.
Oh, come on, Nick.
back
You
pain,
cried
and this
over a
woman was, like,
commercial that you saw?
hospital
A pain commercial? Come on.
So sad.
Stop
Oh my
acting, Nick.
God.
No.
Yeah, so
No
I
good.
cried at commercials, and yeah.
Last time I cried was Marley and Me. I can't do that.
Don't no idea what that
I've
is.
seen Complete.
I watched this film called Past Lives recently.
No idea.
Yeah, I cried at the end scene. It was crazy.
Now we have to watch it.
Yeah, you do.
My man, Wes.
You're trying to cry now?
No,
Oh,
I lost my
jeez.
best friend this year, so it's still been a hard thing for me.
I'm so sorry.
Like, you made me think about it. Shit.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, jeez. Now he broke.
Oh, wait.
Can we give him a hug?
Wait, is that allowed?
Can we give him?
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh.
No good.
Sorry.
No good. No good, Wes.
I feel so bad.
Get the tissues.
Here's a tissue, my man.
Sorry, man.
You lost a lot of points.
It's hard. I ain't gonna joke.
Don't do it.
That was my brother.
I know it's painful, bro. You lost your
Damn,
bro.
whose question was that? No.
See?
I'm kidding.
They
I'm
made
kidding,
fun
I'm
of his
kidding.
feelings, man. They trashed him.
Oh, mine was like I think
They
last
blew him
week. I
off.
think it was at the movies I was
They
watching.
didn't give a damn about Wes.
Which one?
The stupidest reason. It's
I understand, Wes, you
It has
lost
something
your
to do with
buddy,
family.
but don't cry in front of women, bro.
So hard.
That makes sense.
Never do
I was
that.
like, damn. And I cried like 3 times in that movie, I think. That's respect, though.
What's your body count?
Oh, damn.
Okay.
All right. Now we're going there then. I wonder what this woman will answer when the guys ask the question of them.
Oh, I think 10.
I think I don't want to think of each one as like a number. So yeah.
Oh, he wants to keep whatever his body count is to himself.
I want to keep that private.
There it
Of
is.
his answer, and I lost track.
Okay.
Lost track
Ballpark.
is a crazy response.
I mean,
I never counted, so I never kept like he's like what you said.
He never kept track.
So at the point, I never actually counted in my head. It's like the point was like in my head.
Look at Nick at the end.
Nick, you've been reacting back
I've just
there.
been here. It's interesting.
what was your reaction when he didn't want to think of everyone as a number?
I would like to ask you when the last time you got tested for anything was.
Me?
Yeah, just out of safety, dude. Like, keep track.
March.
March.
Man, you gotta keep track of the women you sleep with, brother.
What the heck? No, sorry. People are people, and not just numbers, obviously.
The women are not feeling that comfortable with him saying keeping track of the chick you sleep with.
Because I forget things
My
all
man.
the time.
So it was a little bit dramatic for me. And that was coming from the quiet guy, so it was just kind of confusing.
I'm kind of with that. You should get tested. I mean, I think the delivery kind of came out a little harsh.
I didn't mean to impart any judgment upon him for that at all. I was just thinking, like, it's like, oh, well, I mean, yeah, dude, everyone here thinks women are people. Like, I think we all agree. Like, no, they're not just numbers. They're not, like, wins. But if someone's asking you the question, I was thinking, like, well, what's the rough answer? Yeah, sorry.
Totally.
Oh, we skipped him.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to say it.
No, I don't really care. I don't care. Like 27, 28.
He's very confident, this
Who
guy
goes on the
Kai.
first date?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I would.
honestly.
Who makes more money?
Where makes more money?
I think it sometimes depends on who
Oh,
you want to,
Nick.
but most of the time
Woo.
it's like in a heterosexual setting, it's like the guy inviting the girl. So
With Andros, I felt like he had direction in his life. He just screamed provider man.
Of course,
mindset,
he
and
runs a
that's something
tech
I'm very
company.
attracted
Money,
to.
money,
What do you
money.
feel like is something that you struggle with the most that you're like working towards fixing? That has prevented you from like healthy relationships?
I can say I lost myself at one point in my life. Just going through a lot of hardships, especially with my grandma.
His
when she
voice is
died. I just
breaking.
kinda lost myself in the wilds, lost myself
Again.
in the sauce. So I can definitely say I was toxic.
Damn,
to
Wes.
a certain degree a couple years ago.
I think mine is more of like asking for help because I grew up an only child until like maybe a couple years ago. And then also growing up, my mom was always working, so I'd come home alone and do everything myself. Like communication is like my number one factor. If like you can't do that, then there's not going to work here. I think for me, I tend to dedicate a lot of time at work. And so sometimes I think my exes would say that I neglect them or I
Okay,
don't spend
you're
enough time
busy
with them.
making money,
And as I'm getting
Andros.
older, I think I'm realizing that having a healthy relationship actually
Oh, look at her.
helps with your ambitions.
She saw money in him.
I'm an Aries.
That makes sense.
When I was young, I was like kind of dumb, and I didn't realize talking and doing stuff with other girls was as bad as it like could be, you know. I didn't cheat or anything. Let's calm down. I saw your face. But I was just like like hanging out with girls and not being like vocal about it. I learned that was like pretty bad, and like just mess. That's what all my exes would say.
I don't know. I definitely I get like pretty bad seasonal depression. And I'm gonna go crawl into a hole and die. And then I'm not really there for everyone in my life. So working on that has been like a big thing.
Is everyone here single?
Yes.
Yes.
For the most part, yeah.
For the most part, yes. Damn, my man's a player.
Do you guys believe in monogamy?
Yeah.
Yeah? All of
To
you?
a certain extent, I think with where our generation's going, marriage is kind of dying out. You don't need to be married with somebody. It's just like someone that you trust and have a good relationship with. That
Damn.
You can build a relationship, and it's
No
like,
ring.
I do believe in like
No walking down the aisle.
Another person, and they can be together for as long as that happens, and then maybe one day they break up or end things.
There you go. If we don't work out,
Yeah,
pump
it's
and dump.
realistic.
Next. My man's a player. All right, we're gonna rate the guys now. Let's see what these women start rating these guys.
Okay. So, number one,
Andros.
I said he should be
First,
up front. at the
money,
beginning.
money.
Number two, he's very attractive, but he knows it. Number
Likes a
three,
player. Look at
funny.
Wes, my man
I
at the
like
bottom.
funny guys.
Vibed with his looks and
Look
his
at him.
personality and
Andros,
his
money,
job.
money.
Definitely
Ching Ching
someone
runs a
I'd
tech
actually be
company. Look at
interested in
Andros,
getting to know
number
outside of
5.
this. I really didn't agree with a lot of his views.
Yes,
on
'cause he's
stuff.
not giving you any
It's
ring.
Like you do you. It's
No
not
marriage.
for me. And then I was just like mildly uncomfortable.
Yes.
It's just nothing against him.
He's a wimp to you. He cried. Too emotional.
Yeah.
My number one has energy in line with like men that I'm usually attracted to. Number
Oh, you're
two,
attracted to players.
I really think he's
Awesome.
very interesting and
Oh, look
cool
at
in a
where
way
she
that's
put
not
Wes.
someone that I would usually be attracted to, but I am. And then the bottom, it's not like I dislike anyone. I'm very disinterested
He's too
in a lot of
soft.
people, and so I think
He
it's just
cried.
like,
Too emotional.
like you guys are cool.
No good.
So my number one, it's because he's
Yeah.
giving a sense of
Money.
stability. So it's giving like more daddy vibes.
Ching
and I
Ching
really
runs
loved
a
it.
tech company.
Number 2, it's because he just sounds fun and my vibe, so I think we would get along.
Look at
and
Wes.
number 5, it was the exact opposite of why I chose the first one.
Oh, number 5 is a player.
This one, because
Andros,
I can
of
learn
course.
a lot from him.
Money,
and
money.
I feel like I won't get annoyed. Number 2, I like the quiet. I like when, men don't have to interject or talk.
Damn.
Steal the show. Number 4, I really appreciated his honesty.
But he's not good for
and
me.
Vulnerability.
I appreciate his honesty, but he's too emotional for me. All right, see how the votes go.
Okay. So, 5th, we have West
See?
Told you.
at 7
Wes,
points.
that's what got you, man, for being too emotional.
7 is crazy. In 4th, we have Kai.
Kai, the
Yeah,
player,
I told you.
giving no ring, nothing.
Kai, you had 13
No walking down
points.
the aisle, pump and dump.
Love it.
In 3rd, Nick
Nick,
No way.
middle of the road.
Good job. Thank you.
at 15 points. 2nd, Jack
There you go, Jack.
at 16 points.
Good for you.
Like mama
And of
with
course,
me.
number 1 is Andros,
And in 1st, Andros
the most
at
attractive
24
man.
points.
Money, runs a tech company, golden ticket.
Of
Of course, no brainer.
Thank you.
Look where Andros is and look at where Wes is.
What?
Sorry for Wes, my man.
Why, but okay, thank you. That's very kind. Yeah.
And now look at Wes. My man thinking that he was going to score some points by showing his emotions to women, by crying in front of them. My man went from being second place, ranked just on appearance, to now being ranked last. And this is one of the things I tell you guys. If you see in the video, the women were very emotional. They were supporting, encouraging, wanted to hug him, show compassion towards him. They actually liked that he showed his emotion side. They wanted to hug him. But when it came to ranking them as a man, as a partner, someone that they will see their lives together with, he was ranked last, guys. This is just plain and simple. We cannot make this any more complicated than it is. This video right there proves it. They were all with him, encouraging him. They all wanted to hug him. They all felt bad for him. And by the way, Wes was not a skinny guy. He was in good shape as well. So all of that went out the window. How about what the woman said that he was, whatever she said about his face, that was very symmetrical. All of that went out the window. The guy's in good shape. The guy looks good, well groomed. All of that went out the window. It doesn't matter. They didn't really care. They didn't really want to say exactly that. That's because he's too soft. They just didn't want to say it because they're in front of the camera. But you and I know it. We both can see this. This is what happens, guys. You cannot, under any circumstances, show your emotions to women because, as you saw in the video, this woman trashed the guy. As soon as he started crying, one of the women said, like, what was the next question? They all started laughing. They just trash his feelings. There you go. That's another thing that can happen to you guys. I'm not saying all women do it, but damn it, this video just proves it. Just one example. You cannot show your emotions to women. If you're going to cry, guys, do not cry in front of the women. Because the very moment you do that, she will start to lose respect for you. Well, maybe not at first, but eventually she will. And she will have a resentment towards you for that. She might even bring it up. She might even tell you things to men up. Why are you crying? Why are you so soft? Why are you such a pea? Why are you so soft? She will bring those things up and hold them against you. And I do hope, guys, that this video has become a lesson to you, that you cannot buy into that idea that women love men who are emotional. That women love the men who show the emotional side. That women love the man who cries. And women are just not attracted to that. When they say that it is okay that so-and-so is emotional, it is fine for them to have that emotion, but as long as that man is not their man. And I hope, guys, that you guys take care of yourself. I hope, guys, that you work on yourselves, that you improve your lives, and that you guys always watch your six, and I'll see you next time.